What's happening, guys? Welcome back to episode 21. So now that we have taken out the Storm King, everybody should be in pure white, and we should be lined up for our World Tendency events and World 4. So Arkstone of the Shadowmen, as you notice, that is in pure white. Now, before we head out, there is one thing to go over. From the boss soul with the Storm King, there was Anti-Magic Barrier, which is a spell we need for our Platinum. We picked that up last episode, which is right here. I'm sorry, Anti-Magic Field. Create an area where magic cannot be used. Obviously, very powerful, but we do need it for our Platinum. But I forgot to mention, there's one other thing you can do with that soul, and that's make the Morian Blade. It's okay. If you're below 30% health, you get a damage boost. Now, you can kind of use that in the offhand and use certain rings that do the same effect. I think it's the Dull Rat's ring, and use like a bow or magic and get a huge damage boost. But up close and personal, you're just going to get put at, in such high risk. I don't think it's going to be worth your time. Now, before we get into our tendency events, it's actually pretty easy with this world, but there's one fucking fight we're going to get into that it's hell, guys. I'm going to let you know right now, it's pretty bad. It's like every time you get hit once, you're dead type thing. So the enemy's very fast. He'll heal over and over and over. It's pretty bad. So what I would recommend is try to have a quick weapon. That way, anytime he tries to go to heal, we can just go in and put him down as fast as possible. Aside from that, we definitely want to go ahead and just get set up for World Tendency as well. So we're going to pick up our stones. And since we are picking up some stuff, let's go ahead and situate our inventory. And over here, this shield might be better too because of physical damage negation being 100%. And with that, we should be good. Alright, so jumping on back to World 4, since after taking out the boss, we got put in human form, we jumped on out, we never got a chance to clear the area. Now, I'm not going to farm the Crystal Lizards here, but if you're doing a Crescent build, you're trying to put magic on a Curved Sword, you can farm these guys up. They're gonna, I think they're gonna spawn in 4 times, guys, 4 times. So we can get you. I was gonna try to rush it down, but there you go. 2 Moonshade Stone chunks. They can drop pure Moonshade Stone as well. So aside from that, we're gonna have 4 items. Like I said, you can farm them 4 times each and really get some materials for those magic builds. But since we're not doing it, I'm not gonna waste the time. We have other stuff to do. We're getting really close to the end now, so I'm hoping to get the rest of the episodes out today. So over here at the bottom, you're going to see the roll-off point. They're probably going to light you up down here, so be careful. There's your Cloudstone. Then all the way at the top, the path you originally took from the old hero, there is, I think, 4 full moons or late moon grasses, and then we have some, I believe it's holy arrows in the building. So right over here, like I said, this is the path you originally took in. Let's go and pick that up there. New moon grass, yep, you got 4 of those. And then you have to go in the back to actually get inside of the building here. The front and sides are all, blocked off or boarded up, so you can't get in. So you gotta go this way. And there you go. There's 11 holy arrows, and with that, we can just jump on out. So up first is going to be a pure white events, guys. This is not so bad at all. It's 2 things. This is actually, as far as tendency events, this is the easiest one. So firstly, we're going to jump to the ritual path. It's essentially grab a weapon, show a weapon, just like the tendency events in World 2. Dragon Bone Smasher, the guy was looking for it, you show it to him, and doing so, you come back later and fight him. And that's the same thing we're doing here, and that's it. Obviously, there's a primeval demon in each one. Slug demons, I was calling them for like the first half of the walkthrough. But that's it. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So we are going to go ahead and hit your farm up here. We're in pure white, so it should only take 2 arrows at this point. And we're going to roll on down, and we're going to go back where Patches kicked you in that hole. If you guys remember, there's an item sitting on top of that pile of rocks you couldn't get to. And I said, I don't know if there's a trick drop, but I do know it's tied to World Tendency. So now if we drop down this hole, Mikado, the magic sword is right here. So this sword doesn't do any magic damage, which is an odd name for it. But it's a very, very, very good katana. It has no scaling. 18 strength, 13 dex, but there's no scaling to worry about. Colorless Demon Soul is upgraded, but it has over 320 blood loss buildup. Twice as high as the best blood loss weapon in the game. So it's fucking crazy. And then very, very, very high damage output. But the problem is, and we'll just jump out. But the problem is it's going to constantly drain your health. Same thing as like Chikage from Bloodborne. So with that in mind, it is a phenomenal weapon. It'd be best on a new character to just kind of rush World 4 at the start and get that weapon and let it carry the rest of the game, because you can go 18 strength, 13 dex, and not touch another damage stat for the rest of the game. Maybe put a little bit into magic, and you can put a little bit into your faith and try to get some support spells and just get health and stamina really high. So it'd be perfect for that because you're not worried about damage scaling, right? But with that being said, it's just, you're getting it so late on a typical playthrough. So it's just, it's information you're going to want at the start of the game, just like the sword we're using now. We got pretty late. So if you guys want to do a faith build, get this weapon sooner, you can do that. So like I said, we want to want our fire sword. We have to fight this guy now, sure, but he's not hard right now. Pure black, that's when he's really difficult. He's fast, he's quick. So he's going to be looking for the sword. He's going to tell you, oh, I'll give you demon souls. And he's not going to do that. If you have the sword equipped, he's just going to attack you outright. Other than that, he's going to ask you for the sword. If you tell him no, nothing happens. Tell him yes, you're going to get attacked and you're going to start his quest, which does give you a trophy. So you got to do this.
Bless you now.
Remember, it's always set to no at first. So what you're going to do is you're going to give him the sword and then he attacks you with it. Now, this sword doesn't do as much damage as ours weapon. It might, but the thing of it is it's faster. So when we come in pure black and he's like super fast and he's trying to get heals off and all that shit, we have something to try to catch him quickly. Other than that, he's going to keep healing over and over, and he has a lot of health. It's pure health just to get his health down as is. So I noticed when I was taking notes that he kept getting heals off, and it was just really horrible. It's probably the hardest Phantom in the game. If you guys remember how tough the one was in World 3, he's tougher than that. So that guy with the phosphorus blade, yeah, he's tougher than that. Oh, did we never grab our stones? I sat there and did my inventory and still never grabbed my damn stones. So either way, guys, that's pure white. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Now, pure black is us killing him and killing a demon. As always, as soon as you kill one, it's going to start shifting your world, so we have to do this all in one run. You can die, but you cannot fast travel. That's the bigger thing. So it's going to pull all those out. If you notice too, we showed off farms for more ephemeral stones, but you don't need them. The game gives you exactly enough to do all of your tendency events in one playthrough. And I know that a lot of people stress this, but it's like, oh, space them out, and you can. I mentioned that you could easily space these out, do pure white one playthrough, pure black another. But we've easily done it. Obviously, we had to be very specific with how we've done things. We have to be careful and do things properly. But with that being said, you got everything you need. You just got to kind of know what to do a bit. So as always, the cliff's going to be the best way to do this. We're going to need to kill ourselves 6-7 times. So that's 1. And this one's actually one of the quicker ones to do as well, so it's not so bad. 2. Sometimes your souls end up behind you. That's 3, and yes, you do need to jump back to the Nexus. We have tested this out. You do not need to jump back to the Nexus every single time. You only need to do it once. So go ahead, kill yourself 6 times, jump back to the Nexus, see where your tendency is, and if you have to do it one more time, you do it one more time. But if you notice, you're not, where's it at? World 4. Yeah, if you notice, when you killed that guy, it actually starts shifting you. So we should be good, honestly. We're going to do it one more time to be safe. But you don't have to do it the full 6 times, because since he was an NPC, I think if Brun going back to neutral, probably wasted a few stones. We got him. I ain't worried about it. Just habit to always do it 6 times typically. So let's just get our souls and hop out. We should definitely be in pure black. Yep. So we are in pure black. Alright, so let's jump on back, get our souls. There's 2 ways to do this. You could either start from the ritual path, kill the primeval demon. The guy was calling the snail demon for the first half of the game, because I couldn't remember what the fuck he was called. So you can kill the primeval demon pushing forward from here that work the whole zone backwards, or you can start at the start, do that fight we just did, and then work through the whole zone again. Remember, if you jump out, you are going to have to use more stones. Although that might be easier, we'll see, because we have them, but just keep that in mind. Now, he's going to be a red phantom, it's going to be much harder. He's going to pretty much one-shot you almost every fucking time. So, I noticed that he was actually a little bit susceptible to burn damage. Yeah, he's got a lot of fucking health. And try to fight him over here. Skeleton starts coming, and it's just not going to be a good time. Hey, where's our backstab? That's the other thing. Backstabs don't seem to work in this fight. You can get them, but a lot of times they just... See that? They don't fucking go off. I don't know why. There it is. So when I tried this with our Moonlight Sword, I was not having a good day. Like I said, it's much slower, but really it's him, man. He's look at that. That was one hit, by the way. We're dead. Yep, I figured. I was like, he's gonna roll catch me. That was actually not a bad run. We got through half of his health. He didn't do any healing. It's not the worst setup there. Come on, buddy. And he'll go back and forth between one-handed and two-handing. Where's my fucking backstab? Again. There it is. That's what I'd recommend, guys. That's what I would recommend. Just trying to line up those backstabs. It's the only way you're getting real damage. Obviously, he's going to be a pain in the ass. Not really let you. Yeah, I was definitely behind him. But I like the fire because it's kind of making him wig out a second. Hopefully long enough to get behind him. Oh, we almost got him. Almost got him. Might have to focus my efforts with him. Just wait till you get that opening. Just use that shield. Wait till you... Yep. So wait till you get that opening, guys. Fuck. That's okay. I gave him too much space, and I paid for it. But you notice with the fire, it's kind of locking him down. It should help get the backstab. That's why I went with this sword instead of our Blessed Knight sword. See? Where's our backstab, dude? How many times in a row is that now? I mean, why are these mechanics not working? It's beyond me. That's like 10 times in a row. That's just fucking ridiculous. Missing one here, one there. I could live with that. But 10 in a row, fix the fucking game. You know what I mean? Fix the fucking game at that point, guys. That's 10 in a row. That's ridiculous. Yeah, don't you even fucking think about healing. And there you are. So if you notice, the fire did kind of just lock him down for us, which made life much, much easier. We're able to kind of sneak behind, but use whatever you got. The biggest thing here is we want to make sure that we're able to get behind him for backstabs, because that's where you're getting real damage. Now, we have to do this whole thing without... You can die, but you cannot fast travel. And you're going to have red phantoms. And I guess I should have went over there. We might do that real quick. I'd hate to lose health, I'd hate to lose armor, but... I mean, hell, this weapon's so good, even the red phantoms are going like nothing. I told you this weapon still holds up well in the endgame. Everyone swears it doesn't, but I swear it does. So just to try to help get us in one run, we'll, you know, lose our armor, put on Deep Ring. Obviously, these guys aren't the same threat they were before, but still. You're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. That's all there is to it. I guess we could do that, you know. We could do that shit too. Alright guys, so we have to run all the way through the zone. All the way through the zone again. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad right now, if I'm being honest. We just try and get the regenerator ring. It's weird too. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to find it unless I do the skip. So we are gonna make. We have already picked up the generator ring, just so you guys know, in World 5. But we should still probably make sure everyone knows how to get it here too, I guess. Thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna run across the trap, shield up. Thank you. It's worth a shot. Oh, you bitch. Remember, we have your boy. Ooh, that was close. Remember I said you'll hear him fire. You see that? You hear him firing, so. Okay, someone's going a little bit ham. These guys are so annoying. I feel like if you take out the Storm King, they should just kind of die off. But for whatever reason, you know, it's like more of them. You know what I mean? Like fucking more of them. Alright, so we're just trying to pull one at a time, guys. Slipping past one of them is one thing. Slipping past two on this tight ledge, it's not going to be fun. And then one's the Red Phantom, so. Alright, you fuckheads. This is why it's so difficult. Might even be better just to use our stuff. We do have enough, so. Alright, so what you're going to do, if you guys want to sneak past, just hold up your shield. Yeah. Hold up your shield and kind of like circle around them if need be. That way, you're going like this, you're back against the ledge, and you might just smack yourself and get knocked off. Either way, so we have to watch out for the trap, go back to the boss room. Go and do the jump. You know you want to. Alright, so we're almost actually done, and you know, this is the easy part now. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to work our way all the way back through, but we're about there. So if you guys remember the illusionary wall where we showed the farm for Bladestones, we've taken out that more elite skeleton. That's where we're going, that little ledge that took us around for the crystal lizard and all that stuff. That's exactly where we're going. So we're almost there. It's not really that bad. Now, since we have made it here, if you see this location pop up on the screen, virtual path, that means if you die, you're going to start from here now. So the runaround's not so bad. But if you fast travel, it's going to shift your world back to neutral because we did kill a Red Phantom. So just, you got to do the run, unfortunately. Now, I've heard other people say if you die, it shifts the world, but we just died, you know? So it's not true. Roll on off. Then as you go down the stairs, if you guys remember, it's going to be your path to the right-hand side. Now, this is the same farm if you're doing Dex and you want to bring up another weapon to max, or you still haven't maxed out for whatever reason. This is the guy in Pure Black who drops pure Bladestone. So if you're in Pure Black, you can farm this guy up. So just kill him, let him kill you, that way, because if you fast travel out, you're fucked, but if you let him kill you, you can just keep filling the farm. Or you can just set the world back to Pure Black when we're done. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, you can sit here and farm this guy forever. Damn, look at that. 6,000 souls, too. Because we are in Pure Black. These guys are worth so much right now. If you also notice, we're in Pure White character tendencies. So, next episode, like I said, we're going to finish up the tendency events for World 1, which will be the last tendency events. And then we're going to do character tendencies. So, all tendency events will be wrapped up next episode in full. The only thing left after that is your last little area and the final boss. And the last 3 trophies. Carlos Demon Soul. We hop on out. I told you guys it'd be a relatively short episode. It didn't take that long, although that fight could have took a bit for us. But you know, with that, we're looking really, really, really good. So it's not much levels, but it is one. Where's she at? You know, she's a mover. There she is.
Then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Art thou finished? May thy strength.
I feel like it's getting a little bit lighter, but it's not quite there. So 66%, yeah, still too high. We gotta come down like another 6%. If I took off the bow, it'd still be too heavy. Yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit to do here. There you go. You just don't have a weapon, you can pull it off. Isn't that awesome? No. Well, how much is that? That weighs the same as it, so that's not gonna matter. It's alright. That's why we have our talismans. And we should be good. Why the fuck? Oh, because I left the armor on like a big dum-dum. But I don't need the deep ring anymore, so I can just put that back on. Yep, we're in good shape. Alright guys, so with that, we are all wrapped up. So at this point, World 2 is 100%, World 3, 100%, World 4, 100%, World 5, 100%. So like I said, the only thing left is going on over here since you already progressed to the... There's only one area left that leads to the final boss of the game. So we've already done Pure White. There was no other Pure White tendency events here. So we're going to go next episode, knock out our Pure Black events. Then we're going to knock out character tendency events, which is going to be kind of shitty, and you'll see why. What we have to do isn't hard, it's inconvenient for the rest of our plate, and we'll break that down. But essentially, next episode is all the rest of the tendency events, and then probably one final episode to work the last area, kill the last boss, get you guys secret weapons, and the rest of the hidden achievements and all that. Then all you really should be missing is your spells. And there is a little bit of farming for a couple of the rings with the farm up items for that, which we'll cover. But I mean, we're really, really close. There's probably 2, maybe 3 episodes left. But you should only have your spells left over by the end of this this walkthrough series, and that's just going to take you guys to other playthroughs. But either way, I hope this is going to be helping you guys out, and we will catch you on next episode to wrap up with all of our tendency events.